So, for today's video, I guess I'm kind of just jumping right in. I'm using, well, my stand, which is just a pile of books for my microphone and for my computer. And I'm doing it at kind of a different angle because I want to test out how, how and where my mouth should be from the mic and the distance and if it's working well. And I hope that all my words are being picked up. Hello, and welcome back, and thank you for hanging out with me. I just had my birthday, so I was just gonna chat with you all, um, about what I did. Yeah, it won't be super long. It'll probably just be a quick chat. I might be referring to my phone, but yeah. So last week, I had my birthday party on Tuesday. I have Tuesdays off, which is usually when I film. Um, and I rented out. Uh, well, okay, wait, no, I'll talk about Monday first. So I have Monday and Tuesday off. So my mom and my grandma came and visited. And in the Pacific Northwest, there's I think he's Norwegian or generally Scandinavian artist who built these sculptures made out of wood and metal, and they're all trolls. And there's like 6 of them around the Pacific Northwest. And the last one they hadn't been to is where I live. And so, yeah, we went to the last place, which had a really cute troll, and I had never seen them before, so it was really fun. And then we got a hotel on the water. Um, the city I live in has a river running through it, and so I feel like I'm just giving hints to where I live every time. But yeah, there's water around the city, so we went to the waterfront and stayed at a hotel, which was really cool. I don't get to stay at hotels that often, so that was really fun. And it had a great view of the freeway, and just it was just a really pretty view. Um, and so we kind of just hung out there for the rest of the night. My mom and I walked in the freezing cold, freezing cold. It was so cold, and I was not dressed properly. I did not have a hood or hat or gloves or scarf, so I was really cold. She came a little bit more prepared. But we walked to this bridge that has a walking and biking area, and then it has bus transport and like the train, but like the city train, you know? And yeah, we walked there, and it has like lasers that make it look all colorful, and it was green and purple and blue, and it was really pretty, really pretty. Except it was cold as heck, and the wind chill made it even colder, you know? So we walked back and ordered dinner and waited. While we waited to pick it up, I think she had a martini, and I just had a beer. Uh, and yeah, my grandma was just chilling in the hotel room, doing her crossword puzzle and watching the news. And yeah, so then we watched that movie, A Real Pain. We watched A Real Pain, which was good. It was not too long, and the acting was great. Kieran Culkin his character was so annoying, but the acting was really good. Um, so yeah, we watched a movie and then just went to bed. And in the morning, we went to a bakery, and then the grocery store, and then fun time. Oh, I forgot to mention that we had lunch the day before at a Norwegian center with my aunt, my great aunt, who lives here in town. And we recently discovered that we were Scandinavian. I grew up thinking I was Hungarian on my mom's side, but we're actually only a little bit Hungarian or Romanian. We're actually mostly Scandinavian, which I think makes sense for why I'm so tall. Um, so then on Tuesday, after my mom left, I kind of just chilled out for the rest of the day. Um, and then I planned a birthday party for myself. So I rented out a karaoke room at this karaoke place, and you get to rent out a room for like $8 an hour per person. And so, yeah, we sang a bunch of songs. All my friends were able to come. One of them was coming home from the airport, so we met up with her after. And I did it from 8 to 10 so that anybody who had work in the morning could go home after. And then the rest of us who didn't work too early the next day, we went to another bar, and then we went to a club. But it wasn't very fun. Well, it was fun that we were together, but the club, it was a Tuesday night, so the clubs weren't very poppin', you know? But my friends got me some gifts. They were really sweet. I didn't really expect anyone to give me a gift. I don't ever ask for gifts, but they gave me gifts, so that was really cute. My friend gave me one of those Lego flowers, the plum blossom. I built half of it earlier tonight. Uh, and I got like a body scrub and a really cute keychain for my keys that my friend got me when she was in Hawaii. She was the one coming home from the airport. She got me this really cute keychain, and yeah, I just really love my friends, and I was really happy that they could even just come to celebrate me. So that was really fun. And then the rest of the week, I had work and stuff. Um, One of my coworkers got me a Betty White magnet where she's flipping off the in the image she's flipping off, and a little piece of cake. And she covered my lunch shift, which was nice. I was gonna have to work breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Um, Part of my job, I work as a server. I have multiple jobs, and yeah, that was really nice of her because the breakfast, lunch, and dinner shift is hard, and I don't really sleep before the breakfast shift very well, because I usually don't go to bed until really late. So it's hard adjusting my schedule to work breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Usually it's just breakfast and dinner, but I was covering someone already, but she offered to cover, so that was a godsend. So thank you to her. She'll never watch this video, but I love her. So then Friday was my actual birthday, and I went to go visit my friend in Los Angeles. And at first I was debating going because I was worried about, I was feeling kind of guilty about traveling there while people were suffering and losing their homes. But then she convinced me to go, and I realized that I would be supporting the community, and she was there with her boyfriend and her other friend, but I wanted to support her, so, and the community, so I ended up going, and I was shocked by how little smoke I actually saw in the air. Um, yeah, the air quality was a lot better than I expected, which was nice, I guess. Yeah, I just still feel kind of weird about traveling there, but I had so much fun, and I'm glad I did. But yeah, it was a weird time to travel there for sure. So she put together this little birthday table for me with donuts and balloons, and there was some champagne, and we made mojitos, and we kind of just rested for the rest of that day until nighttime. She made us sandwiches because both of us were pretty exhausted. I had to wake up early to catch the flight, and she didn't get much sleep the night before because she and her boyfriend had to scramble over school related things. So, yeah. Then her friend came over, and I had never met her friend, and we got along instantly. It was really cool. And we got ready and did our makeup. I took a shower, another shower. I always take a shower after traveling. I always feel kind of gross after the airport, even though I love the airport. So yeah, we had a good night out, and then I got to see like West Hollywood, which I had never been to before, and the bars are crowded there. Yeah, really crowded. But I got some free drinks, which was nice. But the drinks are like triple the price they are here, which was kind of BS, to be honest with you. I don't think a Jack and Coke should be $20. That's just stupid. so so yeah, we had a good night out though. And then later her boyfriend and I went and got Jack in the Box, and I had a strawberry milkshake. So it was a good birthday. It was a really good birthday. And then the next day, I woke up really early, and they live like a 15-minute walk from a mall. So I walked to the mall in the morning at like 7 a.m. and the only thing that was open was a coffee shop. So I got coffee, and I actually talked to the barista. She just visited, or she was going to visit where I live, so we chatted about that for a little bit. So that was cool. And then we had breakfast, and then we kind of just watched um, TV for a little bit, and then we got ready, and we went to that same mall. We walked over there and went and saw the new Kiki Palmer and SZA movie, One of Them Days, and it was really good. It was so funny. Yeah, it was a great movie. If you get a chance, it's pretty funny, so I would definitely recommend that. Uh, and then we went to this place called The Grove, which is kind of like a bougie mall area. Yeah, it was fancy. It kind of looked like a city from like a Pokemon game or something. Or like, yeah, it was just a very fancy mall. And then in like, it's kind of an outdoor mall, but then next to it is a farmer's market. Or, yeah, it's some sort of farmer's market. And they had a bunch of shops, and I got pistachio butter from one of them. And then we sat in the food court area. Food court, but it's like, I don't know, it's way cooler than a food court. And she got pizza, and we got beers, and I got Cajun food. I got a shrimp po' boy, and she had never had beignets before, so we got beignets. Um, and yeah, it was a really fun time. Uh, and then we watched The Fellowship of the Ring and The Two Towers, and then started Return of the King, and we stayed up until like 4 a.m., which was really fun. She hadn't seen them in a long time, and I love those movies. I watch the trilogy over again like once a year. Excuse me. I'm gonna put some lip product on. My lips are kind of dry. I just used my ESW Vanilla Almond Butter Smoothie Lip Treatment. I love that brand. It's really nice. Um, and then the next morning, we watched most of the third one, and then it was time for me to go. So I packed up and got ready to go. And then then she dropped me off at the airport, and I watched the new episode of The Traitors on the airplane, and oh, the new Severance season 2 premiere. And then I got home, and yeah, I had a good trip. Um, and then last night I made a sushi bake, which I had never tried before, and that was really good. And today I made banana bread, blueberry banana bread, and in one of the loaf pans I did chocolate chips, and I put a little bit of the pistachio butter. And yeah, it's been a really good birth weekend. My friend's birthday party is next. It was actually the friends I was visiting. It's her birthday, yesterday. And then it's my other friend's birthday. Now that it's 1 a.m., it's her birthday today. So I'll text her soon. And we're going out to celebrate her on Saturday. We're going to this, like, rave or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, something dance related. I don't get off to work till like 11 or 12, so I'm gonna see if my coworker can come in a little early. But yeah, that's been my birthday, and I just wanted to share what I did with you all. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next week.